guys, Clayton here. Well, you know what that means. Another year is almost over. I'm in my pajamas, or, well, different pajamas this time. And you know what that means is another look through my DVD and Blu-ray collection. So, 2021 was a better year than 2020, sort of. I mean, we still had stupid stuff like the Capitol invasion, more stuff related to the virus. Here in Texas, we had what I like to call Snowmageddon back in February. But in terms of other stuff, it turned out to be pretty alright. I got to do some stuff this year. I actually got to go to a few movies this year. I got baptized in May, and all around it, we'll say it is a little better than last year, and maybe there is a way for things to pay closer and closer as the years go on, or at least have a better year than where we started from. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. You're here to look at my DVD and Blu-ray collection this year. So, I got some more stuff. There's some stuff I decided to sell, or maybe do one copy of a regular movie I own already, or whatever. But unlike other years where sometimes you saw what is far away, I'm going to be a little closer this time, so that way you'll be able to see the Blu-rays or DVDs that I'm holding. But let's not beat around the bush. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get through it, shall we? Starting off with numbers. 8 Mile. 21 and 22 Jump Street, 101 Dalmatians, and Cruella. Surprisingly, this one actually was pretty good. .300, Ace Ventura double feature, Addams Family double feature, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Surprisingly, this held up a little bit better over the years, I mean. The Adventures of Tintin, The African Queen, AI, Artificial Intelligence, Akira, Aladdin Animated, and Aladdin Live Action. The Alfred Hitchcock Essentials Collection containing Rear Window, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Psycho, and The Birds. Alice in Wonderland. Alien. Aliens, my personal favorite of the movies. Prometheus. Alien Covenant. And Alien vs. Predator. American Psycho, An American Tail, An American Werewolf in London, Anastasia, or Anastasia, however you pronounce it, Angry Video Game Nerd the Movie, Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp, hopefully Quantumania is good, Aquaman, hopefully Lost Kingdom will be good too, Argo, Arrival, Arthur Christmas, Atlantis double feature. Just watch Lost Empire. Milo's Return, that's not so good. Attack the Block, James Cameron's Avatar, Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra Complete Series Collection. All 4 Avengers movies. Baby Driver. I saw it last night in Soho this year. It was not one of Edgar Wright's best, but I really liked it. I'll get it on Blu-ray. The Back to the Future trilogy. Bambi. Batman and Batman Returns in these Best Buy exclusive steelbooks. Batman the Complete Animated Series. It also has Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero on Blu-ray. Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. The Dark Knight trilogy here. Batman Assault on Arkham, what the 2016 Suicide Squad movie should have been. Batman The Dark Knight Returns. And Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, the movie that inspired Godzilla. Or one of the movies that inspired Godzilla. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Beauty and the Beast animated and Beauty and the Beast live action, Beetlejuice, Better Watch Out, The BFG, Big Eyes, Big Fat Liar, Big Fish, Big Hero 6, Big Trouble in Little China, all 3 Bill and Ted movies, The Black Cauldron, Black Christmas, Black Panther, rest in peace Chadwick Boseman, Black Widow, Blade and Blade 2, The Blues Brothers, Bolt, The Book of Life, The Box Trolls, Boyhood, Brave, Braveheart, The Brave Little Toaster, The Breakfast Club in this Target exclusive Blu-ray VHS case, Bruce Almighty, Bubba Hotep, A Bug's Life, Buried, Cabin in the Woods, Caddyshack, all 3 Captain America movies. Between Winter Soldier and Civil War are my favorite of the 2. It's hard to pick, honestly, but the first one's really good too. Captain Marvel, Captain Underpants, Carrie, Casper, Castaway, Celebrating Mickey, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Chasing Amy, Chicken Run, Child's Play, the original Scream Factory Blu-ray right here, and the entire Chucky collection. The Chipmunk Adventure, A Christmas Story, Chronicle, all 3 Chronicles of Narnia movies, Cinderella animated and Cinderella live action, City Slickers, Clash of the Titans, the original, Clerks and Clerks 2, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane, Clue, Coco, Commando, Coming to America. The sequel wasn't that good, honestly. Conan the Barbarian. All 3 Conjuring movies. Third one's not quite as good, but there was some stuff in it that I do like. Coraline, Corpse Bride, Creepshow, Darkman, Daredevil, the director's cut. Still not a great movie, but the director's cut of this is way better than the theatrical cut. Though the Netflix series is the superior Daredevil thing. Dazed and Confused and its spiritual sequel, Everybody Wants Some. Dead Poet Society. Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Demolition Man. The Die Hard 25th Anniversary Collection only has the first 4, the only ones worth watching. The Disaster Artist. District 9. Django Unchained. Doctor Sleep and The Shining 2 movie collection. Though it should have been The Shining and Doctor Sleep, but eh. Doctor Strange, really looking forward to Multiverse of Madness. That trailer looked really, really good. Dodgeball. Dogma. Don't Breathe. The sequel is alright. Dread. Drew, the man behind the poster. Dumb and Dumber. Ed Wood. Ed Nettie, seasons 1 and 2. Still hoping for one day we'll get a complete series set of the show. Edge of Tomorrow. Edward Scissorhands. Elf. Emperor's New Groove double feature. Still haven't seen Kronk's New Groove, though I don't know what it's like. Enchanted. Finally, we're getting that Enchanted sequel. Looking forward to Disenchanted. Enter the Dragon. Epic. Escape from New York. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. All three the Evil Dead trilogy. The Evil Dead remake. Kind of underappreciated as far as horror remakes go. All 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Excalibur. The Expendables and Expendables 2. The Faculty. Fantasia double feature. Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer. You know what? They're not great, but rewatching them again, they're actually not that bad. I mean, well, they're stupid, they're a little goofy, but honestly, that's kind of what makes them fun, and besides, it's still better than the crap we got in 2015. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Ferngully, The Last Rainforest. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. Finding Neverland. Firefly, the complete series. And Serenity. You know, Joss Whedon's kind of an ass, but he still made a really good show. All 5 Rambo movies. The reason they're in the F categories because First Blood's the name of the first movie. And I have all of them separate right here. Flushed Away. David Cronenberg's The Fly. Ford vs. Ferrari. Forrest Gump. The Fox and the Hound and Fox and the Hound 2. Just watched the first one. Frankenweenie. Freaks and Geeks, the complete series. Freaky Friday. Free Guy, one of my favorite movies this year. The Frighteners. From Dusk Till Dawn. Frozen and Frozen 2. Full Metal Jacket. Galaxy Quest. Gargoyles, the complete first season. This is another show I hope we get a complete series set of. Get Out. Looking forward to Nope coming out soon. Jordan Peele's next horror movie. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I am definitely getting Afterlife when that comes out on Blu-ray. That was such a good movie. Godzilla, the Showa era collection. I had to buy custom cases for them. If you're interested, I'll leave a link down below. Mostly because the set came in this big book here, where all the discs go, and just info about the movie. Pretty good sized book, and a pretty good collection. Godzilla 1984, or The Return of Godzilla. Godzilla vs. Biollante. The Toho Godzilla collection, which is the Heisei and Millennium era, and it also contains 2 of the Rebirth of Mothra movies. Shin Godzilla, probably the scariest Godzilla movie since the original. Like, the final shot just left me with a sense of dread. Kong Skull Island, okay, yeah, not a Godzilla movie, but there's a little hint of it towards the after the end credits, so it's probably the same universe. Gareth Edwards Godzilla, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong, another one of my favorites this year. Good Burger, The Good Dinosaur, Good Will Hunting, A Goofy Movie, The Goonies, Goosebumps, Gravity, Gravity Falls, the complete series, Grease, The Great Gatsby, The Great Mouse Detective, The Green Knight, Green Lantern First Flight, Green Lantern Emerald Knights, The Green Lantern Movie, and Green Lantern the Animated Series, the complete animated series. It just sucks this got canceled after the first season. The Green Mile, Gremlins 1 and 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. I'm in the minority that I think the second one's better than the first, honestly. But the first one's really good, too. Can't wait to see what they do with Volume 3. Hacksaw Ridge, Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween H2O 20 years later, and Halloween 2018. I still have not seen Halloween Kills. I've heard a lot of mixed and negative things about it. I heard it's not that good, but I'll give it a shot. Hancock, Hang 'em High, Harry Potter, the 8th film collection, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and the Crimes of Grindelwald. Hopefully Secrets of Dumbledore will be better than Crimes of Grindelwald. Harvey, The Hateful Eight, Disney's Hercules, Hereditary, Hey Arnold, The Ultimate Collection. Look how big this thing is. But it's a good show, so. That. The Hobbit Trilogy Extended Editions. The Lord of the Rings Trilogy Extended Editions. Look how it's so shiny, so gold. Hocus Pocus. Holes. Home Alone 1 and 2. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Hook. Horrible Bosses. Host. Saw this around October, and this movie left me shook. Like, it, towards the end, it just shooken me, or shaking me, whatever. Otherwise, it's really scary. That's what I'm saying. Hot Fuzz. All 3 Hotel Transylvanias. Hopefully, Transformania's good. It's gonna be on Amazon soon. House with the Clock in Its Walls. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated special, and the Jim Carrey How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Always had a bit of a soft spot for that movie. All 3 How to Train Your Dragons. My favorite DreamWorks franchise. Hugo. Hulk. Hulk versus. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hunt for the Wilder People. Ice Age. Rest in peace, Blue Sky Studios. Inception. The Incredible Hulk Complete Series Collection, the Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno TV show from the 70s. The Incredible Hulk Movie. The Incredibles and Incredibles 2. Indiana Jones, The Complete Adventures. I'm still looking forward to Indy 5 soon. Independence Day. Infinity Train Books 1 and 2. Hopefully Books 3 and 4 get a DVD release. Inglourious Bastards. Inside Out. Insidious chapters 1 through 3, the only ones I feel are worth watching. Interstellar, my favorite movie of all time. All 3 Iron Man movies. The Invisible Man. Isle of Dogs. It chapters 1 and 2. It's a Wonderful Life. Jack Frost, another Christmas movie I have a soft spot for. Jackie Brown. James and the Giant Peach. Jason and the Argonauts. Jaws. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. And Jersey Girl. 3 Kevin Smith movies in a row. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, as well as the complete television series. Jingle All the Way, one of my Christmas guilty pleasures. John Carter. All 3 John Wick movies. Sucks that they had to delay Chapter 4 to 2023, but it is what it is. Jojo Rabbit. All 3 Jumanji movies. The Jungle Book animated and the Jungle Book live action. Jungle Cruise. I get why some people don't like it, but this really wasn't that bad. All 5 Jurassic Park movies. I hope Dominion is really good. Justice League, The New Frontier. The Karate Kid. Cobra Kai Seasons 1 and 2. Season 3 will get a DVD release I'll get soon. And Season 4 is on its way, and I'm really excited for that. Kick-Ass 1 and 2. The Kid Who Would Be King. Kill Bill 1 and 2. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Kindergarten Cop. King Kong the original, as well as Peter Jackson's King Kong. Kingsman the Secret Service. Knives Out. Krampus, as well as The Naughty Cut. Kubo and the Two Strings. All 3 Kung Fu Panda movies. Labyrinth. The Land Before Time. Last Action Hero. The Last Unicorn. Led Zeppelin, The Song Remains the Same. Lego Movie, Lego Movie 2, and the Lego Batman movie. Liar Liar. Lights Out. Lilo and Stitch double feature. The Lion King. The Little Mermaid. The Little Rascals. Childhood right there. Childhood. Little Shop of Horrors. The Lone Ranger. The Looney Tunes Golden Collection. The Bugs Bunny 80th Anniversary Collection. Looney Tunes Superstars, The Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. And Looney Tunes Back in Action. That held up a lot better over time. Looper, before Ryan Johnson was considered the devil by many people. The Lost Boys. Luca. All 4 Mad Max movies, including the black and chrome edition of Fury Road. Mallrats. The Man with No Name trilogy. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. The Tigger movie. Winnie the Pooh 2011. Pretty underrated if you ask me. And Christopher Robin. Mary Poppins and Mary Poppins Returns. The Mask. Matilda. Matinee. Mean Girls. Megamind, the Mel Brooks collection, which has 9 of his movies, including The 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, High Anxiety, History of the World Part 1, To Be or Not to Be, Spaceballs, and Robin Hood Men in Tights. Men in Black, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas, though just watch once, twice kind of sucked. Midsummer, Mighty Joe Young, the original. I have not seen the remake with Charlize Theron. I've heard that one's really good. I might check it out whenever I can. Miracle on 34th Street, Misery, Missing Link, all 6 Mission Impossible movies, The Mist, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, another one of my favorites this year, Moana, A Monster Calls, pretty underrated if you ask me there, Monster House, Monster Squad, Monsters Inc. and Monsters University, Monsters vs. Aliens, Mortal Kombat, the 90s movie version, Mrs. Doubtfire, Mulan double feature. Just watch the first one, the second one sucked really bad. The Mummy and the Mummy Returns, The Muppet Movie, The Great Muppet Caper, Muppets Take Manhattan, The Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, The Muppets 2011, and Muppets Most Wanted. My Name is Bruce, Mysterious Island, Neighbors 1 and 2, The Neverending Story, Night of the Creeps, Nightcrawler, Nightmare Before Christmas, The Nightmare on Elm Street collection, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Oliver and Company, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 1 Hour Photo, Onward, The Outsiders, Over the Garden Wall, Oz the Great and Powerful, Pacific Rim, the first 3 Paranormal Activity movies, again, the only ones worth watching, Paranorman, The Parent Trap, Paul, the Peanuts Holiday Collection, the Snoopy Collection, though it really should have been just called the Peanuts Collection, given that it's all 4 of the original Peanuts movies from the 70s and 80s on Blu-ray. The Peanuts Movie, The People Under the Stairs, Peter Pan, the Disney animated version, and Peter Pan, the live-action Universal Sony version, the one from 2003, pretty much. Pinocchio, The Pirates, Band of Misfits, all 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Planet Hulk, Planet of the Apes, the original, as well as the prequel Planet of the Apes movies, Rise, Dawn, and War. The Polar Express, Poltergeist, the original, Power Rangers, Predator, The Prestige, Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal, Season 1, The Prince of Egypt, one of my favorite DreamWorks movies, and probably their most powerful, The Princess Bride, Princess and the Frog, Prisoners, Pulp Fiction, Pumpkinhead, Puss in Boots. Can't wait for, I heard they're doing a sequel. I can't wait for that. Quick and the Dead. A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2. This was the first movie I saw in theaters since the pandemic, and a damn good one to start out with. Rampage. Rango. The original Rankin Bass Christmas classics, the original Christmas specials there. Ratatouille. Raya and the Last Dragon. Ready or Not. Ready Player One. The Rescuers double feature. Reservoir Dogs. The Return of the Living Dead. The Ring. Rise of the Guardians. Risky Business. The Road to El Dorado, another underrated DreamWorks movie. Robin Hood. RoboCop. Robots. The Rocketeer. Rocket Man. The Rocky Heavyweight Collection, as well as Creed 1 and 2. Can't wait to see what Michael B. Jordan does for Creed 3. And hope it's as good as the others. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Romancing the Stone. The Rugrats Movie Trilogy. Samurai Jack, the premiere movie, as well as all 5 seasons of the show. The Sandlot. The Santa Claus and the Santa Claus 2, the only ones worth watching of these movies. Saving Mr. Banks. Scarface. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. School of Rock. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. The first 2 live-action Scooby-Doo movies, major guilty pleasures. Not guilty pleasures, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, one of my favorite movies. All 4 Scream movies. Can't wait for Scream 5, which is just called Scream. Don't get it, but yeah. Scrooged. Robert Kirkman's Secret History of Comics. Very fascinating series. The Secret of Nim. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun the Sheep. Shawshank Redemption. Shazam. Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows. Shrek 1 and 2, the only ones worth watching. Signs. The Silence of the Lambs. The Simpsons movie. Sin City. Sinister. 16 Candles, one of my mom's favorite movies. The Sixth Sense. Sky High, pretty underrated movie. Sleeping Beauty. Sleepy Hollow. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The Social Network. Sonic the Hedgehog. Soul. South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Space Jam. Speed. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. The Amazing Spider-Man. You know what? I rewatched both Amazing Spider-Man movies in preparation for No Way Home, and I'm gonna be honest, especially with Amazing Spider-Man 2, even though 2 is my least favorite of the Spider-Man movies, I've kind of warmed up to it. In fact, I might consider getting the Blu-ray and add to my collection, because honestly, I've grown a better appreciation for them. Hey guys, Future Me here. Yep, here it is. And now, it's going to be added to the collection. the MCU Spider-Man duology. I will get No Way Home when that hits Blu-ray because it was so freaking good. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, one of my favorite movies also. And I'm excited for Across the Spider-Verse, considering it's a two-parter. Spies in Disguise, the unfortunately last Blue Sky movie, and a good one to end on. Spirited Away. The first 4 seasons of Spongebob Squarepants. The Spongebob Squarepants movie and Sponge Out of Water. I don't have Sponge on the Run. I thought it was alright. The SpongeBob musical live on stage. Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels, and with great power, the Stan Lee story. Stand By Me. Alright. Star Wars rundown. Here we go. The prequel trilogy, along with Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars Volumes 1 and 2. Solo. Rogue One. The original trilogy. And the sequel trilogy, Don't At Me. Straight Outta Compton. Stranger Than Fiction. Stranger Things Seasons 1 and 2. Hopefully Season 3 gets a release probably when Season 4 comes out. Street Gang, How We Got to Sesame Street. Probably one of the more underrated movies this year. And probably one of my favorites also. Stuart Little 1 and 2. Not Just Suicide Squad, The Suicide Squad, another favorite this year. Sully. Super 8. The Super Mario Brothers movie. Superman Triple Feature. And Man of Steel. Sweeney Todd. Tangled. Tarzan. Ted. Teen Titans The Complete Series along with Trouble in Tokyo. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. TMNT. And the 2 Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movies, which honestly, I've grown to like them more. I mean, I've always kind of liked them, but I still think they're kind of not that bad compared to other... I mean, like, it's not Ninja Turtles 3. That's all I'm saying. The 10 Commandments. Tenet. The Terminator, and Terminator 2. Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. They Live. The Thing. This Is the End. All 3 Thor movies, Ragnarok being the best one, and I can't wait for Love and Thunder, considering Taika Waititi is coming back to direct it. The 8 volumes of the Three Stooges collection. I know I said get up to 7, but 8 has the last Shemp short, and I only care about that, not the rest of the Joe shorts, so that's why I own them. And that's as far as I'm going of the 10 volumes. The Three Stooges movie. To Kill a Mockingbird. Tomorrowland. Top Gun. Hope Maverick is a pretty good sequel. Total Recall. All 4 Toy Story movies. The Transformers the movie. Transformers, or the first 3 of the Michael Bay Transformers movies. And Bumblebee, the best one, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next coming Transformers movie that they're doing. Treasure Island, Treasure Planet, Treasure of the Sierra Madre, Tremors, Trick or Treat, Tropic Thunder, True Lies. When's this coming out on Blu-ray, James Cameron? The Truman Show, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, Tusk, Twister, UHF, Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler deserved an Oscar nomination for that. He was really good in that movie. Unfriended and Unfriended Dark Web. the Universal Classic Monsters Essentials Collection, Up, Upgrade, Us, V for Vendetta, National Lampoon's Vacation and Christmas Vacation, The Valley of Gwangi, The Visit, Wall-E, Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, War of the Worlds, Waking Sleeping Beauty, Wayne's World, What We Do in the Shadows, White Christmas, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, The Wizard, The Wizard of Oz, Ralph Bakshi's Wizards, the WNUF Halloween Special, The World's End, Wonder Woman, Won't You Be My Neighbor, Wrath of the Titans, Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet. Alright, time for an X-Men rundown. X-Men, X2, The Last Stand, First Class, The Wolverine, Days of Future Past along with the Rogue Cut, Apocalypse, and Logan. Alright, time to end the rest of it. Zack and Miri Make a Porno, Zathura, Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap, and finally, Zootopia. And that is the rest of my DVD and Blu-ray collection, or at least that's my DVD and Blu-ray collection for 2022, or 2021, whatever. But, thank you all for watching. Look forward to my best and worst of the year. You might get a hint of what I put on there, but that is all for today. This is Clayton, signing out.